There has been a perpetual and virulent lack of discipline upon my vessel. Why?
Was living in a state of perpetual deja vu.
Like they're on a perpetual honeymoon.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Talk Word. This is the place where we take one English word, really get to know it, and make sure you leave feeling totally confident using it. And today, well, we've got a great one. We're tackling the word perpetual. You know that feeling, right? Maybe it's a meeting that just drags on forever, or a week that feels like it's never going to end. Well, it turns out English has the absolute perfect word to capture that exact feeling. So let's dive right in. What is the word for that feeling? How do you actually describe something that feels like it's just going to last forever with absolutely no end in sight? Just take a second. What word pops into your head when you think of that feeling of endlessness? Well, if you guessed perpetual, you are absolutely right. Now, it's an adjective, and the basic meaning is never-ending or changing. But here's the really juicy part I want you to focus on, occurring so frequently as to seem endless and uninterrupted. That's the key, isn't it? It's not just that something is long, it's that it feels like it will never, ever stop. And you know what's really cool? If you look at where the word comes from, it makes total sense. It's from Latin, per, which means through, and pedere, which means to seek or to go to. So you put them together and you get this idea of going on through time. How cool is that as a little memory trick? All right, so we've got the definition down, which is awesome, but let's be real. The best way to really get a word is to see it out in the wild. So let's check out a couple of examples. Here's a pretty heavy one to start. So in this case, perpetual is doing some serious work. It's not just saying the war is long, it's painting a picture of a situation that has become the new normal, something that feels completely permanent and unending. And that right there is a super important clue about how to use this word. You'll often find perpetual used to describe situations that are, well, kind of a bummer, draining, difficult things. It really punches up that feeling of, ugh, this is still going on. Okay, let's switch gears from a big picture situation to something more personal. Emotions. He lived in perpetual fear of losing his job. See, this isn't just someone who's a little worried now and then. No, this is a deep, constant, background noise of fear that's always there. It's exhausting just thinking about it. And this is a fantastic example of how perpetual is perfect for describing our inner world. We're talking about a feeling that has basically set up camp inside your head and has absolutely no plans to leave. Okay, let's pause here because this next part is absolutely crucial. A lot of people, and I mean a lot, get perpetual and continuous mixed up. They sound similar, for sure, but they are not the same thing, and we're about to clear that up for good. So let's break this down side by side. For perpetual, I want you to think of an infinity loop. It just goes on and on and on. There's no end programmed into it. Now look at continuous. Think of a movie playing. It plays without stopping, sure, but it has a beginning and, critically, an end. It's designed to stop. That's the huge difference. Perpetual has no finish line in sight. All right, theory time is officially over. Now it's your turn to get your hands dirty. Because, you know, the only way a new word really sticks in your brain is if you actually use it yourself. So I want you to pause for just a second. Seriously, think about it. How would you use perpetual to describe something in your own life? Maybe it's the perpetual noise from that construction site down the street, or maybe the perpetual pile of laundry in the corner. Go ahead, try to build a sentence in your head right now. Okay, before we wrap up, let's do a super quick rundown of the key takeaways just to lock it all in. First, perpetual means never ending, or at least it feels that way. It gives you that feeling of something being totally constant and uninterrupted. Remember, we often use it for negative things or when we're exaggerating. And the big one, perpetual has no end in sight while continuous can and usually does. And just like that, you've mastered the word perpetual. Hey, if you had fun with this and you're hungry for more words, you have got to check out the TalkWord app. You can create your own explainers just like this one with our friendly AI hosts. It's a blast. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Like a perpetual sun providing renewable power for the whole world.
Like there's this older lady who has a condition that makes you feel like you're in a perpetual state of deja vu.